This is 106.1 KYVZ. Good Thursday morning. Joe Zurich visiting with Ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. Chris, looks like a warm, breezy day on tap for the area.
Yeah, Joe, like we saw yesterday, we've got that red flag warning again in place. This time it's along Highway 25 and to the west. And then if you go along Highways 83 into the east, we could have some blowing dust. And that has a lot to do with the dry fuels that are out there, the drought conditions. We need some rain, and also the fact that we've got this Hurricane Francine coming up onshore and up the Mississippi today, from pretty much from New Orleans to Memphis, where there's going to be heavy rainfall along that Mississippi River, and the storm probably being downgraded to a tropical storm and eventually washing out. And that's because there's a high pressure sitting over the eastern United States. It's going to continue to stay there probably through the weekend, and that's going to block the precipitation from the trough out west, push it up into Canada along the Canadian border, and at best it'll bring a trailing cool front through here Friday evening that could trigger some scattered showers or isolated thunderstorms in the evening. But up until then, today, we're going to start out here at 62 degrees in Colby and Goodland, 64 in Oberlin, 59 out there in Burlington. We got a south-southeast wind, already gusting to 18 miles per hour. By noontime, we're expected to be around 35 and could go as high as 45 and 50 this afternoon. So that red flag warning is also in place because of those winds. If any fires do spark today, those winds are going to take them, and the firefighting crews will have their hands full. Today's high will top out around the lower 90s, and then tonight's low will again be in the upper 50s to around 60. Tomorrow, we'll see a little bit of a pattern change where the winds will die down, start shifting more to an easterly direction. That low pressure will start working through the area, and that front coming from that low pressure that'll be up along the Canadian border. Highs will be in the upper 80s, still around 90. That cool front will come through in the evening, drop the overnight lows into the middle 50s, and then for the weekend, like we said, that high pressure will be in place. We expect full sunshine, temperatures in the middle 80s on Saturday, climbing into the upper 80s to near 90 on Sunday. And then once that high pressure kind of weakens off to the east coast and we have another trough developing out to the west, it'll come over the Rockies and start moving through the plains Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That'll increase our chances for afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could be severe with maybe some locally heavy rain. We'll keep an eye on that, make sure all that pans out. We'll still be warm. We'll probably start off in the lower 90s there on Monday, drop into the middle to upper 80s by Wednesday. And by the end of the week, when the front comes through and another trough develops and moves through the Midwest, we'll see temperatures gradually continuing to more fall-like readings for the latter half of the month in the upper 70s and low 80s, and should keep the chances for rain in the forecast.
All right, that's Ag meteorologist Chris Sramek at Decision Weather Now, as well as America's Weather streaming channel. For KYVZ Radio, I'm Joe Zurich.